They were in the middle of a high-speed chase when they disappeared and were never seen again. What happened to Molly Miller and Colt Haynes? And did they just find their remains? Molly Miller was a 17-year-old junior in high school. She played softball and had dreams of becoming a nurse one day. Colt Haynes was a 21-year-old. He was a father to a baby boy. He did have a criminal record, and he did struggle with using illegal substances. On July 8, 2013, in Wilson, Oklahoma, Molly and Colt would get in the vehicle with James Knipp. Now, James was driving around, and he was driving extremely recklessly when he passed a cop. Now, you and I, we would slow down, act like we were doing nothing wrong. James, on the other hand, started doing donuts and throwing rocks at their car. So they attempted to pull him over, but James flew away, hitting speeds of up to 120 miles per hour. Eventually, police would lose them, but at 12:47 a.m. is when the 911 calls started. Molly would call 911 several times. She never spoke, and the calls always dropped after a few seconds. Police never dispatched to her, and I'm not sure if the call just wasn't long enough that it wasn't able to ping her location or what exactly happened there. Then in the morning hours of July 8th, Colt called his friends. He needed help. He thought his ankle was broken, he was spitting up blood, and he was in a creek bed in what he thought was between Long Hollow and Pike Roads. But his friends drove around. They were yelling, beeping their horns. He couldn't hear them. They were never able to find him, and he was never seen again. Molly also started calling her friends and family asking for help until 10 a.m. Her phone last pinged on the corner of Oswald and Pike Roads, but nobody was ever able to find her. James would end up walking home, and if you think he explained everything, he didn't. He said he had no idea what happened to Molly and Colt. And on July 22nd, they would find the vehicle he was driving crashed in the woods near Long Hollow Road. James would eventually be convicted of endangering others while eluding police and sentenced to 10 years in prison. Oh, and by the way, his uncle was the sheriff. There wouldn't be many updates through the years until February 17th, 2026, when police began searching a previously unsearched area near Long Hollow Road, Pike, and Oswald Road. And the following day, they would find 2 sets of human remains. They have yet to identify who these 2 people are, as this can take some time. However, hopefully, this is the beginning of finding out what happened to Molly Miller and Colt Haynes.